Hey YouTubers, Chris here. I'm here to give you an in-depth review on Transformers: The Last Knight. If you haven't seen the movies, be careful for spoilers. Let's jump right in. So the movie starts off right in the beginning with, a great, awesome King Arthur style scene, and it's really awesome. The visuals are great. It is really in tune. I was super excited for this film right from the get-go. Unfortunately, that's as good as it's gonna get. As the course of the film goes on, it just gets disappointing, and that's all I have to say for it, to be honest. It just gets way too overblown. The ending scene is just way over the top. It just had to be simple, and I think that's the main thing about this film, is just to keep it simple. Don't overbloat it with too much stuff. Going on to the characters, I thought Mark Wahlberg's Cade Yeager did an okay job, but I felt like from the previous film, Age of Extinction, there was no growth for him. That's where I think he lacked on. But Mark Wahlberg is still a phenomenal character. Anthony Hopkins' character did an amazing job. I wanted to see more. Every time he was on screen, I wanted to see more of him. He was very captivating, and I just wish they would have showed him a little bit more. Isabela, I thought she had a great introduction, and then out of nowhere, they just cut her off throughout the middle of the film, which I thought was odd, and then they just reintroduced her towards the end. I felt that they ruined her character that way because she had amazing potential, and they just let her down. I thought the English professor, played by Laura Haddock, I thought she did a good job. However, her character reminded me a lot of Megan Fox's character. The only difference I would say between her character and Megan Fox is that she had an historical connection, where Megan Fox's character was just Shia LaBeouf's girlfriend. So I thought the idea of having Optimus Prime as the villain was a really good idea. Turning him to Nemesis Prime. I thought that was really cool. The concept, it sounded really good, except that he was just a villain for only about 2 minutes. Literally. He fights Bumblebee finally talks to him, and then all of a sudden he becomes Optimus Prime. I really felt they could have made and developed his character much better, in the sense that he could have been more menacing. Like, it's Optimus Prime we're talking about, him going evil. What if he killed a Transformer or an Autobot, and everybody's just going, oh my gosh, I can't believe he just did that. They had so much more potential and so much more to do with Optimus Prime, and they just let it go. Going on to Megatron, I was really excited for Megatron. I thought he looked awesome. He looked like he was going to be a legit villain. But as the story and the movie went on, and especially towards the end, it looked like he became, from the Transformers 1 Megatron, which was built up nicely, to the Transformers 3 Megatron, where he became like a weak villain. And that's basically what it felt like towards the end of the movie. Megatron was really weak towards the end. Okay, so the other issue I have with Megatron is he had transforming in him, and they completely forgot about it. They didn't even talk about it. It's like it never even existed. I felt like they should have referenced it, because he has extra powers and he could use that to his benefit, yet he never used it once in the movie. The cinematography was really amazing. Every scene where they showed the landscape was really breathtaking. The in-depth look at cars, the way they zoomed in, everything was really awesome. I have to give Michael Bay a lot of credit. He did a really, really good job on cinematography. All the explosions, Michael Bay is very much known for that. He did an amazing job, as always, with that as well. The music, well, they played the original song from the 2007 Transformers movie, and they continue to play that throughout the film. There's a lot of dramatic music that goes into it as well, which I thought was very enthusiastic. Overall, I would say the music composition was pretty decent. Sometimes it was just unnecessary, but for the most part, I enjoyed the music throughout the movie. And now, for my favorite part of the segment, the quote of the movie. In Transformers: The Last Knight, the quote of the movie definitely has to go to Optimus Prime. Towards the end of the movie, he says, "We can all be heroes, every single one of us, if we have the courage to try." And personally, to me, that basically means, if whatever you do in your life, give it your best. No matter what it is, give it your best. You never know how good you are until you try. This is honestly my first time shooting this video, so for me, this is a tremendous experience, so I hope I become better at doing movie reviews for you guys. That is honestly one of my biggest goals. Overall, with Transformers: The Last Knight, if you're expecting amazing dialogue and an amazing story, you're setting yourself up for the wrong movie. This movie has a lot of action sequences, a lot of robot on robot kicking each other's butt. That's what you're gonna get. So if I had to rate this movie, I would give it 3 stars. This is all I have for you today. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think the quote of the movie is? Thank you so much for watching, and as always, please subscribe.